From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. Liking 18.
They're going play action. Buying some time left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Setting him on the dive. And having gained about a handful there. Lier Mafe bringing that play to a halt. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock.
Another carry for him. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
76.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Panther 11. Ready. 8. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. That is an L.A. touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
The 31-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready to look, ready to go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
60 Bison, 60.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
10-60, 10-60. Hurt.
They give it to him again. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
60. Get up. Roll. 60 Eagles. Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Bails out of the pocket quick, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Nice. Ready. Viking 18. 79.
They're gonna throw out of the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
60 Bobcats. Come on. 70 Rangers. 77 Pirates. Trap 60. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull that in front further, 13-zip.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bengals, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing on 2nd. Fits it through the middle. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Complete to Tucker Quinn. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 10-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. From the gun on 3rd down. Catch made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 7. Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Unlock line.
Hand off to the back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. There's a dive up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Dax Hill up for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 70 Eagles. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
This time it's a passing play. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19, Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Pass play now. Throwing the out route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Handoff now out of gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
From the red zone now. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Third down from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reduce the lead to just 4. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 38-yard line.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They're throwing it. Buying some time right. Caught by the open man. Along the right sideline, there's space. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
They'll throw here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run now on 2nd down. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Spins out of one side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, and yes, and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
His kick is
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
21. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
79 Broncos.
Working now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Bouncing football. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
Retains possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
He's going to throw it. Diving right side. Got it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
46-yard line.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Buffalo 18, Warriors, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay,
1st down from the 42.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Dropping back to throw. Headed out right. Gets it to the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Okay, ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
the 48-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Check. Pat the 60. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rubber. East, Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
Come on.
They'll work against the blitz. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's complete right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger.
Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
Viking
1-yard line.
18. I got it.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
38. Bengals 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Jukes away from one. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds his man. It's Kraft. It's a race down the right side to the 25. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8.
Another carry for him. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy Eagles. Tight go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready, break.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Second and 3 now.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's a design run. They cross the 40. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And they get it back. A huge play continues. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This one taken in by Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st down, Bengals.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back now, pressure coming. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
45. Bengals 35. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Back. County Lions.
Sending him on the dive. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Rolling out to his left. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Putting the tight end in motion. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Olsen Odibo on the tackle. It's a loss of 2.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A.
At the 30-yard
Bengals
line.
down by 10. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. 2nd down pass play coming. On the move, headed right. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Setting up to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was a
touchdown, L.A. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he could have a free play here. Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Back to throw now. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
One final shot here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So make a check of that.